So last week, some stuff happened. The first thing that happened was my virus protection program expired, and I was lazy and dumb and let it go for like 2 days without renewing it or getting a new one or whatever. And my computer got a virus right about the time that I usually put out a video, which is why I was unable to put out a video last week. But yeah, no, it took some time. I was able to find some helpful things on the internet, and I was able to completely get rid of the virus myself without having to pay anybody or do anything. So it all worked out, and I got a new protection thing, so everything's all good. But that's why I did not have a video up last week. The other thing that happened, which was amazing in my opinion, was I was hanging out with my friend, and we were watching TV. And you know when, like, during the commercials, like, sometimes there'll be, like, a blurb of, like, a commercial, like, it'll be maybe, like, half a second, and then it'll, like, switch to another commercial, like it was a mistake, like that commercial wasn't supposed to be on or something, or I don't know, but it happens all the time. Well, normally, those are, like, you know, not that entertaining, and, you know, happens all the time, you don't really care about it. But this time was different. I was watching TV with my friend, and it was just like the commercial before. It was like, I think it's that like HTC commercial where they're like showing people digging in their phone. They're like, ugh, all these apps I have to dig through, and it's so difficult. White people problems, white people problems. My life is so hard. I think it was that commercial. So it was like the HTC, like blah blah blah, whatever their logo is. And then it was like a blurb, and it was just like a picture. It was like super quick, like maybe half a second, maybe. It was just like a baby orangutan face peering out of the darkness, and then just went straight to like a more furniture or something commercial. And like, it was just so random and so unexpected. I just started laughing, like I was dying, because it was just like, first of all, what commercial was that for? And second of all, just like, it was just weird. I was like a baby orangutan face peering out of the darkness. And I look over to my friend, who this whole time was like eating almonds and like drinking some water or something, and like he was like apparently like mid swallow while this happened, and so he starts dying laughing, and you know, I'm laughing, like, you know, saying like, what was that, and all this stuff, and like, did you see that? And like he's like dying. I can tell he's like, you know, trying to like not spit up whatever. And like, it's just I keep laughing. He's holding it down, and then I was like, oh, he ain't gonna make it. And he like spittles up because of like water and like these nasty, like, oh, that was nasty, but it was like chewed up, you know, almond bits. But I guess apparently because he was like mid swallow, and it was both, like, I guess he had chewed almonds in his mouth and then put water in his mouth and then was swallowing it all at once, and it was like mid throat, I guess, that the fact that it came up because of his laughter, it like triggered a gag reflex. So after he spit up the chewed up bits and water and whatnot, he full on just vomited all over, and it was horrifying and disgusting, but at the same time it just escalated it. It made it way more hilarious, and I just died. I was literally like on the floor for like 5 minutes, and I'm still laughing about it. It was hilarious, disgusting, but oh man, it was just so random and so hilarious. And my friend has like, you know, one of those like whatever TV things where you can like rewind or whatever, so we went back and figured out what it was, and it was like, you know, one of those wildlife WWF, I don't know, they have a little panda as their thing, symbol or whatever, but like it was supposed to be like a description of a baby orangutan, like this is BMA and blah 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 blah, help him with potatoes. But yeah, so it was just a blurb, so that's why there was a blurb of that. But yeah, we went back, and after my friend got all cleaned up and we saw it, and we still laughed. But I said, yep, that's what made me throw up. So yeah, had a pretty eventful week. Yeah. Later.